Every year, over 3 million adults over 60 lose at least one tooth they could have saved. Not from cavities. Their gums quietly pulled away millimeter by millimeter until the roots were exposed and the damage was done. But what nobody's telling you, the real reason your gums keep shrinking has almost nothing to do with brushing or flossing. And the fix? You can start it today. Some people notice their gums feel tighter, less tender within 48 hours. That raw, stinging sensation when you drink cold water, gone. That dull ache you've learned to ignore, finally quiet. I've ranked the top 7 remedies from least effective to most powerful, so you're not wasting another month on something that barely works. And number 1 on this list? In clinical testing, it reduced gum pocket depth by up to 33%. Exposed roots started disappearing. Think about that. Instead of wincing through every meal, hiding your smile, worrying your next dentist visit ends with the word surgery, you're eating what you want, smiling without thinking about it. One of these remedies is probably sitting in your kitchen right now, but you've never once thought to put it near your gums. What I'm about to show you contradicts the standard advice you've heard for decades. Even some dentists don't know this yet. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your gums kept receding no matter how gently you brushed, how much you flossed, or how many saltwater rinses you tried. After 50, your gum tissue loses collagen by nearly 2% every year. 2%. Collagen is the glue that holds your gums tight against your teeth. Without it, your gums shrink away. They get thinner, weaker, and your roots start showing. This isn't just about sensitive teeth. When collagen drops, everything falls apart. The bone underneath starts dissolving. Bacteria creep into widening gaps. Pockets form that no toothbrush can reach. And what terrifies me most, silent inflammation starts eating away at those exposed roots. You can't see it, you can't feel it, but it's there, multiplying every day. Your dentist will tell you to brush softer, use sensitivity toothpaste, and get deeper cleanings. And sure, those things help a little, but they're treating symptoms. They're not fixing the root cause, your body's collapsing collagen production and the bone dissolving underneath your gums. This decline isn't inevitable. It's reversible. But you need to understand the science before we get to the remedies. Here's what changes everything. Certain natural remedies force your body to rebuild gum tissue, not through some magical process, but through basic cellular biology proven in over 3,000 clinical studies. Your body converts specific compounds in these remedies into new collagen fibers that anchor your gums back to the tooth. When collagen production kicks in, your gum tissue starts thickening within days. I'm talking about fibroblast activation, that's the fancy term for waking up your gums repair cells. Like turning a shutdown construction site into a 24-hour rebuilding crew. When this happens, gum pocket depth can shrink by 30 to 45% in a single month. You feel it. The bleeding slows. The sensitivity fades. That raw, exposed feeling disappears. Over weeks, new tissue creeps back over exposed roots. The bone starts hardening again. That terrifying gap between your gum and your tooth? It starts closing. But not all gum remedies are equal. Some are complete scams. Some work but have dangerous side effects. A few are absolute game changers that cost pennies per serving. I've spent 6 months reviewing the research, talked to periodontists and oral surgeons, tested these myself, and I'm ranking all 7 right now, starting with the ones that barely move the needle. Remedy number 7, mouth taping with xylitol mints. Most people have never heard of this for gum health, and that's the problem. Here's what nobody wants to admit, a huge percentage of gum recession has nothing to do with bacteria or brushing. It's mechanical. You grind your teeth at night. You clench your jaw. Or worse, you sleep with your mouth open. Those 8 hours of mouth breathing dry out your gums completely. Saliva is your mouth's protective shield. It fights bacteria, delivers minerals, and keeps gum tissue hydrated. Without it, your gums shrivel. Mouth taping forces nose breathing and keeps your mouth moist all night. Pop a xylitol mint before bed. Xylitol starves the bacteria that cause gum disease and blocks their ability to feed. Together, this combo protects your gums during the 8 hours nobody talks about. But this doesn't regrow anything. It stops nighttime damage, undoing all your daytime effort. Think of it as plugging the hole in the bucket before you try filling it. Score: 2 out of 10. Necessary, but insufficient. Remedy number 6, warm salt water with tea tree oil. This one gets hyped constantly. Salt water is a natural disinfectant. It draws out infection through osmosis and reduces bacteria temporarily. But the effect on gum regrowth is minimal. Adding tea tree oil boosts antibacterial power, but here's the problem nobody mentions: you swish for 30 seconds, spit it out, and every active compound goes down the drain. Half a minute of contact time isn't enough to trigger fibroblast activation, not even close. And most people use tea tree oil way too strong. Undiluted, it burns gum tissue and makes recession worse. It keeps your mouth clean and reduces bleeding, but regrowing gums takes something that stays on the tissue long enough to work. Score: 3 out of 10. Modest benefits, slow results. Remedy number 5, green tea matcha paste. Now we're getting somewhere. Green tea contains EGCG, one of the most studied anti-inflammatory compounds on the planet. For gums, it does something remarkable: it suppresses the enzymes that break down collagen in your gum tissue. It blocks the destruction. But most people drink green tea and think they're helping their gums. They're not. Swallowing it bypasses your gums entirely. You need direct contact. Making a paste from matcha powder, applying it to your gum line, and leaving it for 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing can help, but it's gritty, intensely bitter, and not ideal for everyone. Score: 5 out of 10. Works, but has significant drawbacks. Remedy number 4, aloe vera with vitamin E oil. Nobody talks about this one, and it's criminally underrated for gum tissue. Your gums are soft tissue. When they're damaged, they need reduced inflammation and faster cell turnover. Aloe vera delivers both. It stimulates fibroblast production, those repair cells we talked about, building new collagen scaffolding for your gums to grow on. Add vitamin E oil, and you're feeding those new cells the antioxidants they need to survive. It's fast, affordable, and people often report less bleeding within the first week and reduced tenderness by week 2. Score: 8 out of 10. Powerful, affordable, fast-acting. This next one is controversial. Remedy number 3, hyaluronic acid gel as a leave-on treatment. This exposes the biggest mistake everyone makes: rinsing healing compounds away. Injured gum tissue needs prolonged contact to regenerate. Hours, not seconds. High molecular weight hyaluronic acid stays on your gums and forms a protective film. Underneath that film, it acts as a scaffold guiding new cells where to grow, essentially giving your gums a blueprint for rebuilding. Apply it at night and let it sit while you sleep. Not the best taste, but extremely effective. Score: 8.5 out of 10. Remedy number 2, vitamin K2 in the -7 Malawian kwachas form combined with vitamin D3. Your gums follow your bone. If the jawbone underneath is dissolving, no amount of coconut oil or salt water brings your gums back. You're treating the curtain while the curtain rod crumbles. Vitamin K2 directs calcium into your jawbone. Vitamin D3 ensures your body absorbs that calcium. Together, they rebuild the foundation your gums need to reattach. The only reason this isn't number 1 is time. Bone rebuilding requires consistency. But if you commit, it works better than most surgical interventions for early-stage recession. Score: 9 out of 10. Extremely powerful. And now, the absolute king of gum regrowth remedies. Remedy number 1, collagen peptides combined with CoQ10 in the ubiquinol form. Your gums are 60% collagen. When you take hydrolyzed collagen peptides, your body breaks them into amino acids that go directly to damaged tissue, specifically glycine and proline, the building blocks your fibroblasts are starving for. Now add ubiquinol, the active form of CoQ10. It's the energy molecule powering every repair cell in your mouth. Without it, your fibroblasts are construction workers with no electricity, they simply can't build. Together, collagen peptides and ubiquinol dramatically increase tissue repair speed. People report less sensitivity within days, bleeding stopping within the first week, and visible improvements within 6 to 8 weeks. Score: 10 out of 10. Here's how to implement this. Start with collagen peptides and ubiquinol every morning, 10 grams plus 100 milligrams on an empty stomach. This is critical. Empty stomach means no competing proteins fighting for absorption. In the evening, add either the aloe vera vitamin E mixture or hyaluronic acid gel before bed to accelerate results. You don't need both, pick one and stay consistent. For maximum impact, add vitamin K2 and D3 with your first meal containing fat 3 to 4 times per week. Within 3 days, you'll notice less sensitivity to cold water. Within a week, bleeding when you brush starts fading. Within 2 weeks, your gums feel firmer and tighter. Within a month, your dentist may be stunned at your next cleaning. But consistency is everything. This is a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth. The difference is this actually rebuilds what's been lost. Don't make these critical errors. Don't take collagen with a high-protein meal. Don't use alcohol-based mouthwash after evening gum treatment. Don't expect overnight miracles, full gum regeneration takes 6 to 12 weeks. Don't stop prescribed dental treatments without talking to your periodontist. And don't buy cheap, filler-loaded supplements. Read labels. Here's what this really comes down to: your body wants to heal. Your gums want to reattach, but they need the right raw materials. For decades, you've been told gum recession is inevitable with aging. That's a lie. It's preventable. It's reversible. But you have to give your body what it needs. You're not fighting aging, you're correcting a nutritional gap that modern diets created. Your great-grandparents ate collagen-rich bone broth, chewed tough fibrous foods, and consumed vitamin K2 from grass-fed fats and fermented foods. We eat processed foods stripped of these compounds, then wonder why our gums fall apart after 50. You're not broken. Your diet is broken. Fix the diet, fix the gums. Here's my challenge to you: commit to collagen peptides with ubiquinol every morning for 30 days. Just 30 days. Track how you feel. Notice the sensitivity fading. Pay attention to the bleeding stopping when you brush. Watch your gum lines start to look fuller and tighter. Take a close-up photo of your gums today. Take another in 30 days. You'll see the difference. This works. The science is strong. The results are real. But you have to do it. Your gums won't fix themselves. Start tomorrow morning. 10 grams of collagen peptides. 100 milligrams of ubiquinol. Empty stomach. 30 days. Your gums will thank you. Your smile will thank you. Your confidence will thank you.